I'm Robert Mack. Up front this week, he knows the burger business. Now, can he improve the way government runs its business?
Everything's timing, and you got to do it gracefully and right. You know, it's like an orchestra.
His drive-in restaurants are an institution. What's his secret to success?
Best burgers, man. Can't beat Dick's Burgers.
Up front, Dick Spady and his new mission. Can he now change government?
I'm going to the people. If I can sell the people have the power.
And now, up front with the issues that matter. This is King 5 News, Up Front with Robert Mack.
If there's one thing about the viaduct people agree upon, it's that there's something seriously wrong with the way we make decisions around here. Before we bring you the latest on the viaduct, the Sonics, and the other big news of the week, we want to introduce you to the founder of Dick's Drive-In Burgers. His business philosophy is unconventional, and so are his ideas for changing the way government operates. Up front this week, Dick Spady and why he says you're being denied your right to be heard.
I like deluxe and vanilla shake.
When he orders a burger, some of the young people behind the counter don't realize just who he is. He's the man who founded Dick's Drive-In back in 1954.
It's great food. Great fries, yeah.
At age 83, Dick Spady still eats a couple meals at his own restaurant every week.
Aren't those beautiful? Look at the browning on those.
And yes, he's very proud of his 5 stores.
When he's cooking like this, it's like choreography. Everything's timing, and you got to do it gracefully and right.
I love the burgers.
While most companies are constantly changing to keep up with customers, Spady's philosophy is just the opposite. The hamburger Dick's made back in the 50s is made the same way today. The way Dick's used to make fresh fries is exactly what they're doing some 50 years later. In fact, the last time Dick's changed its menu was in 1971 when it added the Dick's Deluxe, a quarter-pound burger with cheese. Now has anyone ever come to you and said, Dick, why don't we add sesame seeds?
Oh, sure.
Or something, bacon?
Yeah, well, we just don't pay any attention to them.
Spady has resisted the temptation to expand into fish and onion rings, and that, he says, is the secret to quality food. Keep it simple. No burgers made your way here. They all come out the same. If you want extra condiments, it's 5 cents. Why not just let people have as much ketchup as they want?
Well, that's a very unprofitable attitude. No, it's very expensive and it's very messy.
Spady's unconventional business philosophy extends to his employees. He starts them at $9 an hour, gives them full medical benefits, a 401k, and then picks up their child care or tuition.
9 and 10, I'll go ahead and grab your small rib here.
22-year-old Allie Grimm is graduating from community college without a single loan.
I'll sign up for my classes, sign a little form here, tell them how much money I need, what I'm taking, where I'm going, and they give me a check. I give it right to the school. I haven't paid for school in 3 years now.
So how many people have you put through college?
I don't know. A lot of them.
Spady started Dick's when he was 29, after serving in the Navy in World War II and as a commissary officer in the Korean War. Through good times and bad, he discovered the burger business was pretty stable.
You take a piece of bread and a piece of meat and something to drink, and that comes across people's horizon pretty frequently.
But in recent years, Spady has been thinking beyond burgers, spending more and more time on what he sees as a bigger social problem, a disconnect between politicians and ordinary citizens.
I think they're isolated.
There are, of course, special interests, and we don't always understand what those special interests are and why decisions are totally made.
I love our country. We're such a gifted country. We've been blessed with so much, but it's in deep trouble, and we need to talk ourselves informally through it.
The way Spady sees it, each lawmaker represents so many thousands of people, there's no easy way for them to know what people are really thinking on any issue. So Spady started a group called the Forum Foundation, experimenting with new ways to collect opinions from regular folks. And he quickly discovered one thing. Citizen groups get much less done the minute the group gets larger than 12 people. What you're saying is that getting 300 people together in a room or a town hall is not that useful.
Well, it is if your purpose is to see a motion picture show or to come and listen to somebody talk, or a panel. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with big meetings. But if your purpose is interaction with the people who are in that room, the 1,000 people, it's a disaster for citizens.
So instead of those big public hearings, Spady wants to create a network of what he calls citizen counselors. Imagine all across town, small meetings of 8 to 12 people, volunteers meeting a few times each year, discussing public issues, then filling out what he calls an opinionaire. The results would be posted on the internet where everyone, including political leaders, could see them.
I am sorry.
Oh, no,
My
no.
previous appointment ran over.
Oh,
I
no.
apologize, Dick.
No,
Spady now believes the place to try this is King County. On this day, he's lobbying Councilwoman Jane Haig, who suggests maybe the program could be run by the county ombudsman.
That would be the logical place to deal with the outreach for citizens.
Well, I don't feel that way. This is what we're advocating here is not something that citizens complain about. Well,
I don't want to argue with you.
yeah,
I'm just going to tell you that those are concerns that are going to be raised by my colleagues on the council.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I disagree. Okay. I think the auditor is the logical officer.
For Spady, trying to change government has been more elusive than anything in the burger business.
You're welcome. Good luck to you. So we'll stay in touch.
While many lawmakers have listened to his ideas,
It went better than I thought. At least you didn't throw me out.
Spady believes it's time for a new strategy. He's putting $150,000 of his own money into collecting signatures for a King County initiative to create his citizen counselor network. It's going to be a busy summer. For the first time ever, he's also about to change his French fries to get rid of trans fats. Sometimes he says, you have to change, and he's hoping government does too.
I'm going to the people. If I can sell the people on it, the people have the power.
By the way, when Dick's introduced the special and deluxe burgers back in 1971, there was one other change. Orange drink was replaced with Diet Coke. When we